The first thing you notice is how aggressive and futuristic it looks. The front fascia is clean, almost sealed, with a full-width LED light bar stretching across the nose like a glowing signature. The headlights are sharp and razor-thin, giving it a very cybernetic face. The body is sculpted with aerodynamic lines, designed not just for beauty, but for efficiency. The floating roof effect, blacked-out pillars, and smooth side profile make it look like it's already driving, even when it's standing still. At the rear, another full-width light bar mirrors the front, creating a unified light signature that screams modern EV design language. BYD has clearly aimed this SUV at people who want something premium-looking without going into luxury pricing territory. Step inside, and the shock continues. The cabin feels like a mix of minimalism and high-tech overload. A large, rotating central touchscreen dominates the dashboard, paired with a fully digital instrument cluster. The interface is clean, fast, and designed around voice control and touch interaction rather than physical buttons. The materials are soft touch in most areas, and ambient lighting runs across the dashboard and doors, creating a floating atmosphere at night. The front seats are not just seats, they are comfort machines. Heating, ventilation, and even massage functions are available depending on the trim. Some versions even include a leg rest for the passenger seat, turning it into a lounge-like experience. But the real surprise is space flexibility. The rear seats fold completely flat, and the cabin can transform into a bed mode, creating a long, flat surface for resting or camping. Storage space is also impressive, with a large boot and an optional front trunk. This is clearly designed for families, road trips, and long-distance comfort, rather than just city driving. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where the debate begins. The Song Ultra comes with a single rear motor setup, producing around 370 kilowatts, which is roughly 360 horsepower. That's enough to push it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 5.5 seconds. For an SUV in this category, that is seriously quick. It's not a sports car, but it is definitely not slow either. The suspension setup uses independent front and rear systems with intelligent damping, meaning it adapts to road conditions in real time. The ride is expected to be smooth on highways and stable at high speeds, which reportedly reach up to 210 kilometers per hour. But the real headline is not speed, it's efficiency and charging. The BYD Blade Battery 2.0 is the heart of this machine, and it's what enables that massive 710-kilometer CLTC range. Now here's where the catch starts to appear. That number is based on the CLTC testing cycle, which is known to be optimistic compared to real-world driving. In real conditions, especially on highways or with aggressive driving, the range will be lower. Still, even with realistic expectations, this SUV is expected to compete strongly in the 500-plus kilometer real-world range category. Charging, however, is where BYD is trying to change the game completely. Reports suggest ultra-fast charging technology that can take the battery from around 10% to nearly full in under 10 minutes under ideal conditions. That means you could stop for a coffee and be ready to drive hundreds of kilometers again. If this holds up in real-world use, it completely changes how people think about EV road trips. Now, the most important question: price. In China, the Song Ultra is positioned very aggressively. The starting price is roughly in the low $20,000 range, depending on the variant. Even the higher trims remain significantly cheaper than most global competitors like Tesla or European EV SUVs. This pricing strategy is what makes the Song Ultra extremely dangerous for established brands. It offers long range, fast charging, modern tech, and strong performance at a price that feels almost unreal compared to Western EV markets. So what's the catch? It's not one single flaw, it's a combination of realities. The range is based on optimistic testing standards. The ultra-fast charging depends on advanced high-power chargers that may not be widely available everywhere. And while the interior is loaded with technology, some buyers might question long-term software stability and global service support compared to established brands.
Still, even with those questions, the 2027 BYD Song Ultra is not just another electric SUV, it is a statement, a warning shot to the global EV industry that the rules are changing fast. Whether it truly delivers on all its promises in real-world conditions remains to be seen, but one thing is already clear: the competition is officially on high alert. Sources: EV spec breakdown and range data from EVKX technical analysis of BYD Song Ultra EV710. Official launch and pricing reports from CN EV Post and Car News China. Coverage and early performance and feature details compiled from recent automotive news and preview reports, including BYD launch documentation and EV industry analysis.